Welcome, 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 welcome. Welcome to the pre-week analysis, everybody. I'm your main man, Pips, aka Mr. Levels, aka Hop, aka It's Up to You. No, let's get to it. Before I jump into it, let me get a quick disclaimer that nothing that I share during this call is for financial advice. Everything that I share during this call is for educational purposes only. Nothing that I share during this call is for financial advice. Let's get into it. So, ladies and gentlemen, we have FOMC tomorrow and we have PMI. We have PMI numbers coming out at 10 a.m. and we have FOMC coming out at 11 a.m. So we are gonna see some heavy volatility in the market during those times tomorrow. So starting out the week, I would like to see, well, I'm bullish, right? I'm bullish overall on the dollar. So I'm expecting us to keep pushing higher anyway, um, looking at the dollar. However, with these high impacting news drivers coming out tomorrow, we could very easily see some manipulation to the downside, right? Come down and run this weekly 62% PD array, right? And possibly this consequent encroachment of Friday's wick, right? And then swing to the upside to keep pushing to the upside. So what I'm going to be paying attention to, well, I'm on the sidelines until FOMC comes out at 11 a.m. anyway. So I want to see how price reacts to that news, to those high impacted news drivers coming out at 10 and 11 a.m. And then I'll position myself on um, the right side of the market according to what those news drivers give us, right? But overall, my bias for this week for the dollar is bullish to the upside. Um, so we'll see what price action gives us throughout the rest of Asian markets tonight and going into London markets in the morning. And then we'll have our high impacting news drivers at 10 and 11. And then we'll see where we're at in um, reference to PD arrays and time and price. I'll be looking to take a setup during the silver bullet time frame, right? During 10 and 11. See what kind of setups we get. And then if nothing sets up the way I like it, the AM silver bullet session, then I'll look and see what we got for the PM bullet, for the PM silver bullet session. So with that being said, let's look at currencies, right? I'm expecting us to push down to retest these discount PD arrays from Thursday's price action. Um, this is the weekly price range from last week's price action, right? So I would like to see us maybe with FOMC tomorrow, we see a spike up, right? To come up and maybe run this see how many pips it is. About 50 pips and like 90 pips to the weekly buy side liquidity. So yeah, let's see what happens with that for FOMC. Let's see if we get a wick up to run those PD array levels and price closes below that 62 level after we run up doing FOMC, then that would be confirmation enough for me that price is going to continue to run down and run this yearly low that we came within pips, a few pips away from running last week. And keep in mind, I told you guys last week, being that the dollar ran its yearly high, I was expecting us to run our yearly low on Euro USD. So we came within pips away from it, like 25 pips or something like that. So I'm expecting us to run those lows this week. Oh well, that yearly low and that sell side liquidity this week. Same thing with GBP USD. NZD USD, I think we see a hard slam down to run back into the discount, the weekly discount raise from last week's price action. And then we'll see how price reacts to those levels if and when we get there. But if we hold above these daily PD arrays right here, then I expect us to run back through consequent encroachment of this weekly fair value gap and run that upper level of that weekly fair value gap if we hold these daily PD arrays. So moving on to ES, S&P 500 futures. With FOMC tomorrow, I think that we maybe see some upward volatility out of ES up to run the weekly premium PD array level 79% here. Then we got that weekly buy side liquidity. If we're going to continue lower, I think that they will run us higher, right? To run that buy side liquidity and maybe retest that monthly sell side liquidity one more time that we broke through here last week, right? Before going lower down into this busy, this daily buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency right here. So that's what I'm looking at out of ES, as well as NQ. I would like to see us run higher before going lower. So I do expect us with these high impacted news drivers tomorrow to run higher up into those weekly premium PD array levels, and then finding resistance off of those levels, right? And closing the week running the previous week's sell side liquidity. So that's what I got for the pre-week analysis. As always, I appreciate you guys coming out, tuning in, getting this knowledge and empowering yourselves. If the videos are adding any value to your trading journey, please feel free to like, share, and subscribe. It really helps out a lot. And as always, let your family and friend know you love them while they still here, please. And as always, peace and love, everybody. You know.